What's up guys, Stark here. In today's character spotlight we are taking a look at Mephisto. So I'm going to throw his pictures on the screen right now. He's got some pretty good artwork, but unfortunately, in my opinion at least, that is the only good thing about this character. He's just not really good to me. I'll explain why as we go through the video, but for now I'm going to throw up his stats. He has 6,839 attack and he has 9,216 HP at level 70. Which is fine, like his stats are fine, but overall it's not that great and his skills aren't really any better. He is a caster though, so he will be weak to riders and effective against assassins. So let's go ahead and take a look at his skills now. His first skill is going to be called Curse A, which has a medium chance to decrease charge by 1. Now this sucks because it's only a chance. If this was guaranteed, then it would be a lot better, and his character would actually be a lot better. But even at level 10, it's still only an 80% chance, which, you know, relying on RNG for anything is never a good idea. So his second skill here is going to be called Innocent Monster B, and this will grant him critical stars each turn for 3 turns, and will decrease his own defense for 3 turns. So you're going to gain critical stars, but you're going to lose your defense, and honestly, the skill doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. He's not a quick character, he's an arts character, so it's relatively pointless. I don't know, it's just, he's got a weird skill set. And then for doing a strengthening quest power up, you will unlock the Jester's Burst of Laughter A+ skill, which will give an enemy buff immunity for 3 turns and inflict curse for 5 turns. Now this skill is pretty cool, but you have to do the strength powering up quest, and it's nice because you can stop an enemy from buffing himself or herself, so it's really nice. But until we get this skill, and really only useful against characters that'll buff themselves, but that could be a very useful skill if you do need it, and there would be a lot of things that he can stop or prevent or make things easier with that final skill. So at least he's got some sort of redeeming factor here on his third skill. So now I'm going to throw up his Ascension and skill enhancement materials. He doesn't need a whole lot here to ascend him all the way. You know, the demon hearts are going to be the hardest thing to get, really. So again, it's not a whole lot. You can probably pick these up quite easily outside of the hearts. And then for his skill enhancement materials, instead of the hearts, you need the gears. So whenever those become available, you can just farm them up and max this guy's skills out. I still don't recommend doing it because his skills aren't that good, but eventually, one day, I will max his skills, and by then I should have plenty of material to do that with. So moving on here to his craft essence, it's going to unlock the Parasitic Bomb, and this will increase normal Phantasm damage of all allies by 20% while on the field. So it's your generic Noble Phantasm craft essence. It's not bad, it's not good, it's whatever. We're going to move on. So now we're going to talk about his command cards and his Noble Phantasm. So his first skill, or his second skill, but his skills give you crit, which should mean he should be geared towards a quick setup, but he's not. He's an art setup. He has 1 quick, 3 arts, 1 buster. So obviously you want to use him more on an arts team. But then his Noble Phantasm is buster. So he's got a little bit of everything. I guess it would make more sense. Like, I know you only have 5 cards, but he'd be one of those characters where you'd probably would have liked to have seen him have 2 quick, 2 arts, 2 buster. Because he does a little bit of everything for each, you know, each type. And it's weird, like, they just couldn't just stick to one type and let it go. But I guess it's useful for, like, a universal setup or something. I don't know, it's just really weird for me. Anyway, his Noble Phantasm will deal heavy damage to all enemies that ignores defense. And then on the overcharge, it will do a medium chance to inflict curse. Again, you're relying on RNG on your Noble Phantasm, like, just make it do curse. Don't have a medium chance. Like, what's the point in that? You have to overcharge it anyway. But the good thing is, the curse damage for this is really high. At level 5, it's 2,500 each turn for 3 turns. So that's really good. He's a 3-star character, so he's going to be easier to get. So I guess that's kind of why the chance part is there, because he's going to be easier to level up. And it is an 80% chance at level 5, so you're going to get it more likely than not. But still, it's a Noble Phantasm. Come on, just give us the 100% chance. And then you could also do an interlude quest to power up the Noble Phantasm, which will actually remove the chance that I was talking about. So if you do the interlude quest, you will make his Noble Phantasm a lot better. It does a little bit more damage on his Noble Phantasm as well. So if you can get the interlude quest done, which isn't currently in the game, it comes out in London, then you can definitely see this guy finding a spot on your team, especially if you can unlock the 3rd skill. So now for some of the craft essences that you can use on this guy. It's really difficult to pick anything for him because he does a little bit of everything. But I'm primarily just going to stick with the quick card setup here. Or the arts card setup, rather. So you're going to, obviously Kaleidoscope will be the first and most important thing for him. Which probably won't be true in the future when we get new craft essences, because his Noble Phantasm is good, but it's not going to be something you're going to recycle, so you don't really need Kaleidoscope for that. So projection for the 15% increase and formal craft for the 25% increase are probably your best options right now. That's pretty much it. There's not, like, I'm not too big on this character, even though he has some strong suits, some strong points. I just don't like him. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, tomorrow I will be doing Jinkei, and I'll leave you guys here with Mephisto's Noble Phantasm, and I will see you guys tomorrow.